What's up everyone, this is ScherBR talking, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be about Under the Sky once more. This is a new event related to SaGa from Tier 2 banners. We can get welfare. Rukh here, he is pretty powerful. This event is also easy to farm, so we'll be discussing everything on this video. First of all, if you click the limited time abilities, you'll see that only slash damage dealers, pierce damage dealers, SaGa from Tier 2 characters, and the banner characters are featured. So it's a good time to use the party boosters if you still have them to increase the chances of getting bigger status. Also, this event has 2 different currencies and the shop has plenty of good things, even 2 new equipments. The magical rope is good for mages, and there is also the steel belt that increases will by a lot. Besides, there's also promotion scrolls back in the shop. Well, we always need this, gold pieces, books, and platinum tickets. Well, this event here is a fight against the egg, and the status cap here is actually 2010, only 10 points higher than story mode for Leon's Arc 3. If you still want to get some weapons there, cool, but here you get plenty of drops too. You can see here on the reward, the only problem is that it only drops from a limited supply each day. Oh, and it's also worth to say that you will get Rukh from this story on the normal stages. Well, here it is. Rukh can reach level 50 just by farming the event, so that is very good. You don't need to use blank mode pieces. And he has this setup where he can choose between an AoE or a single target attack, and if he kills a target, he gets 5 BP. He already has 4 BP per turn. That means that he can farm for 3 wave setups with AoE or 2 wave setups with single target. I will be making a full guide and review for Rukh because it's just how good he is. So don't forget to get Rukh and max him. So if you want to spread out your resources, you can just farm here till you get all the limited supplies, and then after that you go for Leon Arc 1, 2, or 3 to farm different materials for different weapons. Well, the enemy here is with all 3 different physical types, so there's plenty of different strategies that will work, but Egg has a ton of HP, so it's only 1 boss. That means that if you can clear this in 1 turn, you'll be able to farm extremely fast. Well, I guess that when talking about farming, Rainbow Rangers will fit most players' squads because you can just bring a variety of different types, mix up your damage types in weapons. So the only problem is finding a mage that can do physical damage. And we have Misty from the banner. She does slash and pierce. She's very strong. There are other characters that can do similar, like Shira, like Bunny. Second Bunny with inheritance of the triple hit attack is very strong in this case. There is also even Jo. By 2 hits she is going to do enough damage even without hitting the weakness. And then on the dexterity position we can bring Socho because he buffs the party. There's also Roufas, Leon, Global X Doll. These characters are pretty powerful. Then on the STR position we have Christmas Rupina with Cross Break, but you can bring plenty of other characters, like we can bring Ellen, Gustave with Triple Crush, we can bring Madeline, we can bring Rukh, we can bring Soji. These characters are pretty strong. There is also the agility slot where you can bring Human Female, Valdor, Johan, Pink Tiger, and many others. I have Valdor here because he's actually a 4S attacker. And then on slot number 5, the slot position, you bring someone to buff the party. Like Death has Halloween Time, buffing 5% for everyone, 5% extra for Blunt, and 5% extra for Shadow. It can be Leon, can be anything, or just a normal trainee. That is if you don't have specialists for some type of nuke squads. That I'll show later. Well, when using a general squad like this one, to be honest, you don't need the 4 characters. You can use 3, and the 4th one can be anyone as you are training, just like the number 5. In this case, it's Halloween Death. And let's see who is going to kill and who is going to do overkill damage. See, in this case, Misty didn't need to attack. So that's exactly what's going to happen. If you bring a general squad, you're just bringing for farming, and you don't need 5 characters to kill the boss. Only 3 will suffice. Well, and now the first strategy for nuke. I have Deadly Pierce Axe as formation. This one increases dexterity of 2 slots and also attack order. And I'm bringing Sith as my buffer. You can also bring Socho if you want. My nukers are Roufas on the top and Leon. You can remove Roufas and get Socho or Global X Doll as well. They are pretty powerful. And Leon is easy since most people have him anyway. He attacks 2 times. He's not using the Remembrance Gun. He's using the Explorer because I have one that's pretty strong. I gave the Remembrance Gun to Roufas. You can give to him or Socho or Global X Doll. Well, the good thing about this strategy is that you know who's going to attack. It's not like the general one. You know that Sith goes first to buff, then you know that it's either Roufas or Leon time. If Leon goes first, the buffs X endurance, so that Roufas deals even bigger damage. You see that it's totally overkill. Well, another very strong squad is by using Amazon Raid X and Rukh in the front line. Rukh has Hammer Roll. We all know how strong this is. I have a very powerful weapon here in his case. And you can also bring young Gustave. Young Gustave with Triple Crush is gonna rock. And he also buffs STR to the squad. That means that Alan will do big damage too. You don't need Alan, you can also bring Soji or many other powerful attackers like even Johan from this event. The only bad thing is just that Rukh is pretty slow, but he's on the front line. He will usually fix this problem, but even then he's attacking after Gustave. His attack animation is also pretty slow, but it's nice because he's just shaking the eye. And we did a little more than we needed. It was pretty easy. Now, if you want a hybrid setup, you can still use Rainbow Rangers with Rukh in the front line, yes, and Leon in the dexterity position if you didn't get Roufas or Socho, and someone like Human Female on the agility slot or any other strong agility attacker, and then your trainees will be on the intelligence and love position. Even if the trainee attacks before Rukh because he's pretty slow, you'll still be able to just rely on these 3 characters to finish. And the weapons I'm using are pretty strong. Rukh is using 82% weapon. Then we have Leon with the Remembrance Gun. And then Human Female using a dedicated weapon that gives 96%. Well, the only problem, like I said, is Rukh being a little slow, but it's not that much. Sometimes he even go first, like here we got a 4 people combo. Yeah, this is not needed, this is overkill. And you saw my goddess attacking, I'm training her. Yeah, too much damage. But this was the last strategy. Thank you so much for watching this video, I hope it helps with your farming. Please click the like button, subscribe if you still haven't, and if you want to join our Discord server, we talk about the UniverSe and other games in general. I hope to see you soon in the next video.